So I'd like to invite you to try something different, a little experiment, nothing complicated. The next time you finish an email, quietly say to yourself, that's done. This is what I do. I talk to myself. Take one conscious breath, then begin the next email. When you've finished a meeting, that's done. One conscious breath. Then move on to whatever comes next. Lunch has a slightly different quality. It's time to nourish yourself. When you've finished eating, simply take a conscious breath. You might think, I'm ready to carry on now. Then begin the afternoon. 3 simple words have become a lovely reminder for me. Finish, breathe, begin. You could even write them on a post-it note and stick them somewhere you'll see it. On the computer, your notebook, the kettle, somewhere your eyes regularly go, somewhere your eyes naturally land during the day. I know you might be thinking, that sounds lovely, Katja, but I haven't got the time for this. And I get it. It can seem to be extra work that slows you down. However, my experience was exactly the opposite. The breath itself takes only a few seconds, right? What changed wasn't how much I got done. What changed was the conversation running alongside everything I was doing. There's still so much to do. When can I finally have a break? It seems like never ending. That quiet running commentary gradually became quieter. The work stayed exactly the same. My experience of the work changed. Instead of carrying the whole day with me, I was simply doing the next thing. Before we finish, I want to leave you with one final thought. A few weeks ago, I traveled to the Lake District to visit a venue for our retreat next year. After several hours in the car, my colleague and I stepped out and we did exactly the same thing. We stopped. We took a deep breath. Within moments, something felt different. At first, I thought it was simply the fresh air. But now I wonder whether something else happened. The journey had come to an end. Before the next experience began, there was a space to recognize its completion. Perhaps that's one of the gifts of stepping away from our usually routines. Not because retreats create pauses, because they make it easier to notice the ones that have been there all along. Maybe that's something we can also rediscover in everyday life. When the day starts to feel like one continuous stream, we stop recognizing the rhythm that's already there. One conscious breath, one quiet acknowledgement, that's done. Then begin again. If today's episode resonated with you and you're thinking, wow, I would love to experience more of this, but I really don't know how to start, you're not alone. This is exactly why I created When Rest Isn't Enough. When Rest Isn't Enough, rebuild your daily rhythm. It's a space where we explore these small daily anchors, conscious transitions, and breathing practices together. You don't have to figure it out on your own. Thank you so much for listening to Rooted in the Seasons. If you enjoyed this episode, you can subscribe or follow Rooted in the Seasons on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.